Hello, everyone. Welcome to a short episode of In the Kink of Things. I am here in BC, participating in Courtney's 808 event. And I figured I'd say hello, see how you guys doing, share some of the magic from the event, and just share how amazing it is to meet people who resonate with you. Maybe not even perfectly, but who are on a similar enough frequency that you can pull out random things like how to minimize jet lag through energetic practices. Our dinner table was talking about sexual experiences, and a friend of one of the ladies wanting her to go to swinger things and all sorts of clubs and all sorts of things as a friend. And it was great. It was amazing. There was no hesitation or shame or just fear around expressing ourselves. And that is such a potent vortex to be in, because it allows people to tune into themselves, to be creative, to just be present and not having to censor what they're going to say, how they're going to say it, who they're going to bring it up to. And just share and explore and find out, hey, we want to talk about this. Hey, how about this? This random energy work came through. It was just such a wonderful experiences to just be able to come up to someone and ask, hey, how's your back doing? Do you want some work on it? And just being able to share that with somebody. And this is why I think finding out who you are so that you can find the community that resonates with you is so important in our lives. And don't despair. You'll find it. The more you tune into your inner self, the more you are honest with yourself, the more you are allowing yourself to explore all the little sidetracks, all the interests, all the excitement paths that you have, the more things will fall into place, the more synchronicities will happen. So follow your heart, be kind, always be kind, be compassionate, but follow your heart, follow your highest excitement to the best of your ability in the moment. If your excitement is to move to a different country and you feel like, A, you don't have the funds or family or for whatever reasons, start exploring that country, even if it's just online. Look at maps, look at pictures, look at sites, look at real estate. Just explore what's drawing you to that country. If you want to travel somewhere, find books, find YouTube videos, find people who went and talk to them about it. Just, you can do much more than what you think you can do. It's just following that step of that direction. You may not even have to move to that country. It might just get you out of the rut that you're in so that you can take a kink, take a turn, and follow something else. So never dismiss an excitement or a curiosity, because you don't know where it's going to lead you. And follow your intuition, follow your heart. And one of the things I realized is really important for myself is to not judge my comfort, my desires by other people's comfort and desires. Like last night, I chose to sleep in my car because I knew I was so overloaded from all the people, all the energy, and I really needed that alone time to ground myself. I could have had plenty of spaces in other people's rooms, and I'm very appreciative and grateful for that. But I really needed the space to clear my energy field, to ground myself, and to be ready for today. And that best happens when I'm not around anybody. So I slept in my car and it was great. It was fine. And those are the things that we judge ourselves the most for. At least I judge myself the most for. Because I have inner knowings. I know what is right for me personally, but it may not be right for other people. So I just want to encourage you all to truly follow those inner nudges, follow that inner knowing, because that is what's going to get you to your bliss, to your nirvana, to your heaven on earth, is following those nudges. That's your soul. That's your soul letting you know, hey, we want to go this way. We want to go this way. Don't worry about everybody else. It's okay. This is your life. This is your movie. This is your story. You're the hero or heroine of this story. You are the lead. And if you don't choose to be the lead, then someone will take you into their story and your story will never have the ability to unfold. It's very beautiful here. I have the sun coming up and the birds greeting the day. But follow your story. Allow yourself to express the story you're here to express. It's such an amazing feeling to have that excitement of wanting to get up in the day, like waking up and wanting to be awake and wanting to get on with the day because you have things to do, you have things to explore, you have life to live. And I can tell you all about it, but you don't understand until you feel it. And you don't have to feel alive. You can just get a glimpse. Just even deciding what to eat. Follow that inner nudge. We were at a restaurant last night and I just chose what I wanted from the menu based on how it would feel in my body. And the meal I chose felt the best for me. It wasn't necessarily a logical meal, but it was the one that my body really enjoyed. And I was eating it, I was just feeling it, I was closing my eyes and just really allowing the senses to share the experience with me. And it's just such an amazing thing. Slow down. Remember to breathe. Always breathe. That's your anchor. That's your clearing mechanism. That's your connection to the universe. It's your breath. Breathe deeply, slowly, relaxed. Also helps you move energy. If things feel too much, breathe. One of the sayings that Courtney shares that I love is that anxiety is just excitement without breath. And there's been so many times where I started to feel a little anxious and I remember breathe. And it's just like, okay, we're getting that energy to flow through. We're able to do this thing. And it's just allowing that excitement to flow, to move. And these seems like such little things, but they are the doors to magic. It's your breath, your awareness, and then following your excitement as best as you can. I know you can't always have the vision already manifest right in this moment, but you can follow those nudges. You can feel the feelings. You can enjoy your mind movie that you're creating. Your mind doesn't know the difference between a memory, a now moment thought, and a future visioning. It's all the same to your mind, to your subconscious. So when you're already feeling like you're in that house, you're in that car, you're in nature, you're in the community you wish to be in, and like always, follow the slow nudges so that that community can come in because it's already waiting for you. And it's not in the way you think, but it will be there. Then things will happen. Things can happen. because we're the ones who are denying ourselves. It's not the universe, it's not everybody else. We are the ones who are in control of what we allow into our lives. And some of you are going to say, but Sarah, this and this and this. As long as you have to say that, your life is not your creation. You're giving your power away to others. When you decide to take responsibility for your life, and this responsibility is a little bit the wrong word, when you decide to ground into your life and choose to be co-creator of your life, that's what I mean by responsibility. That is when you take back your power and you can pull in the manifestations that are waiting for you. And don't think you can't manifest, because when you are in a human body, you have manifested. You're manifesting all the time. This is master manifestation territory. Everything in your life, you are manifesting. Even things you don't like, you don't want, you don't desire. But that is where your focus is. That is what you're following, is the nudges of not wanting. So much better, much easier, much smoother. Follow the nudges of desire. Follow the little wants. Follow the little curiosities. Follow the excitement as best as you can. You don't have to be perfect at it. You just take a step. It's one step at a time. It's a 1,000-mile journey, right? You're not jumping from one step to the 1,000 steps. You're going one step at a time. And that is the beauty of this. You don't have to know where the 1,000 steps are all going to land ahead of time. You just need to know the next step. And that's following your excitement, following your inner nudges, following your inner vision. And when you're saying, I don't know what that is, I'm just stuck, breathe, breathe, breathe. Stop trying to use your mind. Get out of your mind, get into your heart. And the best way, the easiest way to do that is to find some place that you can just sit, be in silence, watch a sunrise, a sunset, talk to a tree. Go hug a tree if you're comfortable with that. But just sit with a tree, be present, just, hi, how's it going? It's an amazing view you have. Thank you for sharing this space with me. They don't have to talk back. They will if you want to, but they don't have to. Usually they talk in frequency, so don't worry about it. It's okay. But find a spot, find some place that you feel safe, you feel interested, you feel secure, and you feel present. You could be crafting. You don't have to sit in silence. That's a way that can be a stepping stone, but it really cuts you off from life, the rest of life. Life is here to be lived, not to be meditated away. That's for somebody. Meditation is fine. It's great. It's an amazing tool. But live your life. Get out of the closet. Share your light. Be present in day to day. Breathe through your day to day. If you get exhausted just from being around people, you're not grounded within yourself. And that's why you need to meditate so much, because you're not allowing yourself to ground within yourself through your day to day. That's why we have the breath, to reset, to reground, to come inside. It's much more effective to do 2-3 second breath meditations in the moment throughout your day than 4 or 5 hours in the morning, 2 hours at night to get rid of everything. Constantly clean yourself, constantly reset throughout the day. Short breath, hold it if you want, long release. Do that 3 or 4 times. Some of you 5 or 6. Relax on the out breath, just let everything flow. If If you want to add a visual, just visualize the energy from the cosmos flowing through into the ground, from the ground coming up into the cosmos, circling around you, just flowing, clearing. There you go. That's your moment of reset. You can do that anytime, any now moment. Just breathe, reset, restart. Always the option. And if you need to step out, go to the bathroom. Excuse yourself. I'm just going to go pee. Just need to get a breath of air. I just need to go have that cigarette. I just need to go have my breath moment. That could be the new, I need to go for a smoke. I need to go have a breath moment. That's a fun saying. I saw this video of some nurses, instead of going out for a cigarette, they went out to blow bubbles. That's another great way to relax. It's just blowing soap bubbles. You know, you're present, you're in the moment, you're just using your breath. And that's why some of you struggle to stop smoking, because it's giving you that excuse to be in the moment, to breathe deeply, to just release, to let out the energy. It's the best way, not the best way, the easiest way maybe to replace that practice with another practice that helps you to ground, that helps you to clear, and then you don't need the physical act of smoking anymore because you have another mechanism that helps you to clear. It's for somebody else. I hope it helps. Enjoy. But guys, it's just so amazing. And yes, things will feel weird. There'll be tingling. There'll be heat or cold or nudges or just like body doing weird things. There's maybe random tears. Last night at the dinner table, I was just like getting a headache. I was starting to feel overwhelmed. I'd been awake for like 21 hours or 20 hours. And I was just like, okay, what does my body need? I just really felt into it, and I could feel my body just like wanting to crawl into a quiet space, just feeling overwhelmed, wanting to cry. And I just sat there with my face in my hands for a moment, and I just really felt that. And I had a couple tears leak out. I massaged my face. I let the energy flow. I went just like, okay, let's just wash all of this off. And guys, I had so much relief. Where in the past I would have had to spend days recovering, I was able to transmute, I was able to alchemize that in minutes. And it was because I was present, because I allowed myself to feel instead of pushing it away and ignoring it and trying to like, this isn't right. Like, I'm not allowed to feel bad. I'm not allowed to feel in pain. I'm not allowed to feel, of course you are. There's a lot going on. Like, feel the fear, feel the pain, feel the tears. It's all right. But let it go too. Let it flow. Acknowledge the presence and then let it express itself so you can move on and follow that excitement. Because sometimes it's that fear, it's that tension that's holding you back, that you have so much emotions built up because at some point someone told you, stop crying, there's nothing wrong. Don't be pretend that everything's okay. A lot of us have heard that in one form or another. And at that moment, we should have been taught to breathe. That it's okay to feel those emotions. They're valid. Breathe. Allow them to express themselves. Feel. They're only going to be 10 to 15 minutes at the most when you truly feel an emotion. That's as long as the chemical reactions take to express themselves and get cleared out of your system. And then it's done. It takes some practice. It took me a while. For some of you, not all of you. But it's a process. You know, it took us so many years to suppress. So why not take some time to expand? to relax, to allow yourself to flow. You have a little flying guest. And just enjoy being you. Enjoy doing the crazy shit. I had put together this dress for last night for the meet and greet. And I had this flowy fairy dress, and I had brought wings, and I brought a little headband. It was like snowflake antennas. And I was like, okay, at first I was like, okay, I can't. I felt so self-conscious about it. I'm like, okay, all right, I have to go meet people. And I had something to share. I had bracelets that I made that I was going to give out. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to put on my wings. And I put on the wings, and I was like, do I put on the little headband thing? And I was like, at first I didn't. And I was just like, and I could feel my body, my inside going just like, oh, I really wanted to wear that. And then it's just like, but my mind was getting in the way, because my mind was feeling, oh no, that's not, what are people going to think? You're going to be weird. You're going to stick out. And I'm like, okay, I'm already weird. I might as well fly my colors and just be the weirdest thing on the deck. And that's what I did. I flew my colors. I put it on. And, you know, people just loved it. And one of the reasons I did that, at least the inner knowing that I had of why I needed to do that, was to show the people that it's okay to fully express themselves, whatever form that takes, whether that's fairy rings or snowflake tiaras or just beautiful dresses. Whatever it is, doesn't matter. Express yourself. Love being you, because that's what you're here for. That's what you're here to share with the world. And you're sharing by just being it. You don't have to go on YouTube unless you really want to. If that's a nudge, follow the nudge and just start sharing. You can even just show making food, having your coffee on the deck in the morning, just sharing some music that you love. Start telling stories out of your life. So fun. The world's slowly waking up around me. But yeah, just share with people around you. Share a smile as you're walking through the grocery store. It doesn't have to be anything grandiose and big. Just follow this excitement, follow those nudges, follow the curiosity, and life will be magic. And I feel like with that, I'm going to leave you with that. Have a most amazing week, guys. Follow your bliss, follow your magic, love being you, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.